Welcome to another episode of Good Cooking, and today we're doing a classic Thanksgiving dish, the sweet potato casserole. All right, Benny, you never had this.
Never.
Why?
Ask my mother.
I'm really surprised. This is like a very standard holiday type dish, and you've never had it. But now you're gonna learn how to make this along with me, okay?
Wait, do you not know how to make this?
No. What does it matter? My mom used to make this all the time, and she wasn't really a big cook, so I was like, yeah, how hard could this be? Not that hard. Anyway, she used to use Princella sweet potatoes. This is in light syrup. We drained the syrup already, and we're gonna just dump these in our bowl. So now what we're gonna do is just gonna mash them up with our fork. Just break them down a little bit. Do you like sweet potatoes, Ben?
Love sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato over baked potato?
100%.
All the time.
Love me a sweet potato.
And what would you eat this with? A little steak, a little...
Love a sweet potato fry with a burger.
Oh, wow. Nice. Very versatile.
Yeah.
All right, so you can see we got this mashed up a little bit. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 eggs. Just gonna get those in there. Oh, got a little shell. And Ben, I'm using your trick.
Well, would you look at that?
Shell.
Gone.
Unbelievable you are.
It's science.
What a person you are, okay? Then we're gonna crack another egg here. Now we got our egg in there. We got a little vanilla, a little cinnamon, and we got a little salt. Sprinkle that around. And our brown sugar. Now, if you wanna know how much of this stuff I'm using, you're gonna have to go to YouTube for that and hit a subscribe button, and that's where you'll get all the ingredients. Also our website. So now brown sugar, put in there, and we got some milk. So just pour that right in. It smells amazing already. Just smells like the holidays. I don't know what that smells like, but I feel like somebody just gave me a nice hug. So now on low, it's gonna take our Hamilton Beach, send me something. I've used your product once on this show. I need a pallet in the driveway with some of your products. Thank you. Start it low. And we're gonna want this texture just nice and smooth. All right, so now this is all incorporated. Everything is mixed in there thoroughly. Just gonna turn this off. When you were a kid and your mother made a cake, did you take these and lick them and, before you put them in the dishwasher?
My mom never made a cake.
I gotta get a new person. I gotta get a new person. I don't even know. Where were you living? You never had this? Nothing? Like a mashed potato and your mom, you give it? Forget it. Don't worry about it, Ben. Moving along, we're gonna put this over here for a moment. And now we got our pyrex. We're gonna grease our pyrex with some butter. I can't believe it.
It's just so disrespectful.
The disrespect on my part and the sad part is, right before we were about to do this, I was gonna say, you don't even want to do it anymore, folks.
Was that supposed to be a lead up?
I don't know.
What's happening to you?
I apologize.
What is wrong?
Let's start over. So once you have your sweet potatoes all mixed together, we gotta butter our pyrex. We're just gonna give it a very generous coating on the sides as well, so around the whole thing. Now that I got probably enough butter to last a lifetime in there, we're gonna grab our sweet potatoes, and now we are going to put them in the pyrex.
So you grew up eating this on Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, this is a mainstay. This was on, Thanksgiving. It'd make its way to Christmas Eve. This was a go-to. This was a staple. And then, when I started spending the holidays with Lindsay's family, her mom does it. So kind of what I'm doing today is a little bit of a hybrid of our two moms. One is alive. So now I got my little spatula. We're just gonna even it out. Look at that.
What do you prefer, sweet potato or baked potato?
It depends. I do really love a baked potato, but I love a sweet potato as well. Looks about even there, Benny, no?
If I was reading a putt on that pyrex,
What do we got on this green?
Be an easy read.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Good. Now what we're gonna do is just gonna slide this over to the side for a moment. We are going to make what I like to call crunchy top, which is corn flakes and a few other things. And this is how Lindsay's mom does it. So what we're doing is we're doing a layer of the crunchy. I'm talking to you, Ben. I don't always have to talk to the camera, okay? Do you know how many followers we got this week?
So many, hundreds.
360. They all contacted me personally and said, get rid of the camera guy. But we're not gonna do that because he's the only reason this show goes. So we're gonna take our brown sugar and just dump it in our mixing bowl. We're gonna take our flour, throw it in there, and then let's mix that in there. And now let's add our butter and mix. It's gonna come together so nice. That in itself is probably delicious, I'll tell you that.
I'm surprised you haven't eaten all of it.
I'm surprised I haven't taken a spoonful as well. You see this, Ben? You want to get all of that incorporated in there. Almost becomes like a crumble.
You call them sweet potatoes and not yams, right?
You call them whatever you want. People call them yams. People call them sweet potato. It's whatever you want. Tomato, tomato.
Potato.
Patata. So now we're gonna put in our cornflakes, which were just basically stomped up in a little Ziploc bag with a rolling pin, and we're gonna just sprinkle those in, and then again, just mix together.
I'm surprised you like this dish so much since you have professed to not like Thanksgiving.
I mean, I don't not like the food. It's just
But
the
that is
hassle of getting
Thanksgiving.
together, and then you gotta see people that you see once a year, and they're like, what have you been up to? And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Verse you on the last 11 months? I mean, I'm not doing it, all right? So if you see me at your Thanksgiving table, say a little hi, even if you're very close to me, just a little, hey, how's everything? And we just keep going, don't worry about it. Maybe share a joke if you find it to be funny. It probably won't, but it will. Help, this is delicious. Dave Portnoy, send us something, huh? A little grapefruit. All right, so let's start putting this on top. I'm gonna use my hands. I'm gonna just evenly across, put a nice, generous coating of this. All right, so now that we got this all coated with our topping there, we're gonna put it in the oven at 375 for about 30 minutes. All right, now that we have taken our sweet potato casserole out of the oven, I mean, that is an incredible smell, Ben. However, we're not just quite done yet. We're gonna add some marshmallows to this. Being that we got the sweetness on this layer, I'm not gonna do too many marshmallows. If I didn't have all of this on top, I'd add more marshmallows, but I'm just gonna go around. Oh, to hell with it. I'm going for it. What are we gonna do?
So is this dish usually done with marshmallows?
I only had it with marshmallows, but I'm doing, like I said, a little hybrid here. And I got a little crunchy, like we said, but traditionally, I have always had it with just marshmallows. But we're gonna do it like this. All right, Ben wants one.
Hey.
Ready? Like a seal. Ready?
Yeah.
Nice.
We got it.
We got it. Let's do another one.
Yeah, go.
Wow. Let's go until you miss.
Hold on, one more.
What's a retry? By the way, you ruined my shooting percentage.
I did. I f***ed you up.
That's not right.
I should have.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Up.
We gotta end on a make.
You got a shake on it.
We gotta end on a make.
You ready?
Yeah.
I can do this. All right. That's on purpose. Now we gotta put this back in the oven, and we're gonna get it nice and golden, melted. We wanna get these marshmallows a little toasted on top. You know, growing up, I had this dish every Thanksgiving. Everybody I knew had this dish Thanksgiving. Even Lindsay, who grew up on the West Coast on the opposite end of me, had this dish growing up. Ben did not. Him and his family went out for a 4-mile hike, and then they each shared a mango. But this dish is spectacular. It's easy, it's delicious, and it doesn't even cost that much money. You should definitely incorporate this into your holidays. And if you want the recipe, as always, it's in the description below. From our house to yours. Bon appetit. Get that marshmallow in there.
This is so worth diabetes.